Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan, 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 Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, 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 Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan, 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 Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan, 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 Kalindi Damuna Jaya Jaya Mahabhan, 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 Keshi Bhakta Vamsi Bhatha Dvadasakana, 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 Jaha Sabalila Kailo Sri Nandan Nandan, 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 Sri Nanda Jasoda Jaya Jaya Gopaga
Yashoda Jaya Jaya Gopaga
Sri Nanda Yashoda Jaya Jaya Gopaga
Yashoda Jaya Jaya Gopaga
Sri Damadi Jaya Jaya Dhenu Vatsada
Namadi Jaya Jaya Dhenu Vatsala
Sri Damadi Jaya Jaya Dhenu Vatsada
Namadi Jaya Jaya Dhenu Vatsala
Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya Kirtida Sundari Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya Kirtida Sundari Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Abhiranagari Jaya Purnamasi
Jaya
Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Abhiranagari
Jaya Purnamasi Jaya
Jaya Jaya Gopishwara Vrindavan Namah
Jaya Gopishwara
Jaya Jaya Gopishwara Vrindavan Jaya Jaya Krishna Saka Bhatu Dvijara Jaya Jaya Krishna Saka Bhatu Dvijara
Jaya Krishna Saka Bhatu Jara
Jaya Rama Bhakta Jaya Rohini Jaya Rama Bhakta Jaya Rohini Jaya Jaya Vrindavana Vasi Jastada
Jaya Jaya Vrindavana
Jaya Jaya Vrindavana Vasi Jastada
Jaya Jaya Vrindavana
Jaya Dvija Patni Jaya Narakanyaga Jaya Dvija Patni Jaya Narakanyaga Bhakti Jahara Pailo Govinda Sara te jahara Phalo Govinda Saram
Bhakti Jahara Phalo Govinda Saram
Sri Rasa Mandala Jaya Jaya Radha Shyam Sri Rasa Mandala Jaya Jaya Radha Shyam Jaya Jaya Rasa Lila Sagamandora
Jaya Jaya Raja Lila
Jaya Jaya Rasa Lila Sagamandora
Jaya Jaya Raja Lila
Jaya Jaya Rasa Sagarasa Jaya 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 Balarasa Sagarasa Parakiya bhave jaha brajate prachar
Parakiya bhave
Parakiya bhave jaha brajate prachar
Parakiya bhave bhajate prachar
Sridhana Vapada Padma Hariya Smaran Sridhana Vapada Padma Hariya Dina Krishna Dasa Kahe Nama Sankirtan Dina Krishna Dasa Kahe Nama Sankirtan
Dina Krishna Dasa Kahe Nama Sankirtan
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan
Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan
Sri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan
Shri Govinda Gauri Madana Mohan
Sri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan
Shri Govinda Gauri Madana
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radhe,
Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radhe.
Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radhe, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada.
Jai Shri Sri Radha Madhava Ki.
Jai.
So we will read the translation. We can each take turn. We can go clockwise like this. I'll start with the first one. All glories to Radha and Krishna and the divine forest of Vrindavan. All glories to the three presiding deities of Vrindavan, Sri Govinda, Gopinath, and Madana Mohan.
All glories to Shyamkunda, Radhakunda, Govardhan Hill and the Yamuna river, Kalindi. All glories to the great forest known as Mahavana, where Krishna and Balram displayed all of their childhood pastimes.
All glories to Keshi Ghat, where Krishna killed the Keshi demon. All glories to the Vansivat tree, where Krishna attracted all the gopis to come by playing his flute. Glories to all the 12 forests of Raja. At this place, the son of Nanda, Sri Krishna, performed all his pastimes.
All glories to Krishna's divine father and mother, Nanda and Yashoda. All glories to the cowhead boys headed by Siddham, the older brother of Srimati Radharani and Ananga Manjuri. All glories to the cows and clavers of Braja.
Calves. Calf means small cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All glories to Radha's divine father and mother, Vrishabhanu and the beautiful Kirita. All glories to
Kirtida.
All glories to Purnamasi, the mother of Sandipani,
Muni.
grandmother of Madhumangala and Nandimukhi, and beloved disciple of Devarshi Narad. All glories, Lord, the young cowherd maidens of Braja.
All glories to Gopishwara Shiva, who resides in Vrindavana in order to protect the holy Dhama. All glories to Krishna's funny Brahmana friend.
Funny
Yeah.
Brahmana friend. Madhumangala, yes. All glories to Ramaghat, where Lord Balaram performed his rasa dance. All glories to Lord Balaram, the son of Rohini. All glories to all the residents of Vrindavana.
All glories to the wives of proud Vedic Brahmanas. All glories to the wives of Kalia serpent. Through pure devotion, they all obtained the lotus feet of Lord Govinda.
All glories to the place where the Rasa dance of Sri Krishna was performed. All glories to Radha and Shama. All glories to divine Rasa dance, which is the most beautiful of Lord Krishna's pastimes.
All glories to the mellow of conjugal love, which is the most excellent of all ras, and is propagated in Braja by Shri Krishna in the form of the divine Parakriya Bhavo.
Paramore, more love. Yeah.
Paratiya Bhava. Yes. Last.
Next.
Remembering the lotus.
Remembering the lotus feet of Lord Nityanand's concert, Shri Jahannava Devi, this very fallen and lowly servant of Krishna, sings the Sankirtana of the holy name.
Jai Shri Sri Radha ki Jai. Okay. So there's another one, actually right after this one. 1 second. Oh, okay. Well. Okay, we'll just, let me see here. Okay, I got it. So in the songbook, I think, what is the next song after? Here it's Jaya Radha Krishna Giti. It starts with, I think you've heard the Jaya Deva Pranadana He. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe. So just look for Jaya Radha Krishna Giti. Jaya Radha Krishna Giti. You know this song? So these are all different names of Radha and Krishna. In different places in Vrindavan, and in this way we will be touring Vrindavan, sitting in Mayapur, touring Vrindavan. Yeah. You found it?
Yes.
Jaya Radha Krishna Giti. You have it, huh?
I think it is Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava.
Yeah, there's the second one is Jaya Radha Madana Gopal. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jaya Devera Pranadhana He. Jaya Devera
Paradhana He.
Jaya Devera Pranadhana He. Jaya Devera
Pranadhana He.
Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe.
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 Sitana Tera Pranadhana He. Sitana Tera Pranadhana He. Sitana Tera Pranadhana He. Sitana Madan Gopal Radha, Madan Gopal Radhe.
Madan Gopal Radha, Madan Gopal Radhe.
Jaya Radha, Madan Gopal Radha, Madan Gopal Radhe.
Jaya Radha, Madan Gopal Radha, Madan Gopal Radhe.
Rupa Goswami Pranadhana He. Rupa Goswami Pranadhana He. Rupa Goswami Pranadhana He.
Rupa Goswami Pranadhana He.
Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe.
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 Sanataner Pranadhana He. Sanataner
Pranadhana He.
Sanataner Pranadhana He.
Sanatana Pranadhana He.
Jaya Radha Madan Gopal, Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe.
Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe.
Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe.
Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe.
Madhu Panditer Pranadhana He. Madhu Panditer
Pranadhana He.
Madhu Panditer Pranadhana He.
Madhu Panditera Pranadhana He.
Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe.
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 Jeev Goswami Pranadhana He. Jeev Goswami
Pranadhana He.
Jeev Goswami Pranadhana He. Jeev Goswami
Pranadhana He.
Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe.
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 Gopal Bhatter Pranadhana He. Gopal Bhatter
Pranadhana He.
Gopal Bhatter Pranadhana He. Gopal Bhatter Pranadhana He. Jaya Radha Raman Radha Raman Radhe.
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 Lokanathera Pranadhana He. Lokanathera Pranadhana He. लोकनाथर प्राण धन है, लोकनाथर प्राण धन है। जय राधा विनोद राधा विनोद राधे,
जय राधा विनोद राधा विनोद राधे,
जय राधा विनोद राधा विनोद राधे,
जय राधा विनोद राधा विनोद राधे।
विश्वनाथर प्राण धन है, विश्वनाथर प्राण धन है, विश्वनाथर प्राण धन है।
विश्वनाथर प्राण धन है।
जय राधा गोकुल नंद राधा गोकुल नंद राधे,
जय राधा गोकुल नंद राधा गोकुल नंद राधे,
जय राधा गोकुल नंद राधा गोकुल नंद राधे,
जय राधा गोकुल नंद राधा गोकुल नंद राधे।
10 गोस्वामीर प्राण धन है, 10 गोस्वामीर प्राण धन है, 10 गोस्वामीर प्राण धन है, 10 गोस्वामीर प्राण धन है। जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे,
जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे,
जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे,
जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे।
श्यामानंदर प्राण धन है, श्यामानंदर प्राण धन है, श्यामानंदर प्राण धन है, श्यामानंदर प्राण धन है। जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे,
जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे,
जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे,
जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे।
हरिदासेर प्राण धन है, हरिदासेर प्राण धन है, हरिदासेर प्राण धन है, हरिदासेर प्राण धन है। जय राधा बंक बिहारी राधा बंक बिहारी राधे,
जय राधा बंक बिहारी राधा बंक बिहारी राधे,
जय राधा बंक बिहारी राधा बंक बिहारी राधे,
जय राधा बंक बिहारी राधा बंक बिहारी राधे।
बाक्रेश्वरेर प्राण धन है, बाक्रेश्वरेर प्राण धन है, बाक्रेश्वरेर प्राण धन है,
बाक्रेश्वर प्राण धन है।
जय राधा कांत राधा कांत राधे,
जय राधा कांत राधा कांत राधे,
जय राधा कांत राधा कांत राधे,
जय राधा कांत राधा कांत राधे।
सरस्वतीर प्राण धन है,
सरस्वती प्राण धन है,
सरस्वती प्राण धन है,
सरस्वती प्राण धन है।
Jaya Gandharvika Giridhari Radha. Jaya Gandharvika Giridhari Gandharvika Giridhari Radhe.
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 Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe.
The translation will do the same. All glories to Radha and Madhava, the treasure of Jaya Govinda's heart.
All glories to Radha.
Hey, likewise.
All glories to Radha and Madanam Gopal, the treasure of Sri Advait Acharya's heart.
All glories to Radha and Govinda, the treasure of Rupa Goswami's heart.
All glories to Radha and Govinda.
Madanam Mohan.
Hey, to Radha and Madan Mohan.
Yeah.
Here Radha Govinda, Radha and Govinda.
Next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All glories to Radha and Madan Mohan, the treasure of Sanatan Goswami's heart.
Yes. Let's go to the right hearts.
Five.
All glories to Radha and Gopinath, the treasure of Madhu Pandit's heart.
Yes.
All glories to Radha and Damodara, the treasure of Jiva Goswami's heart.
Yes. All glories to Radha Ramana, the treasure of Gopala Bhatta Goswami's heart.
All glories to Radha Vinoda, the treasure of Loknath Goswami's heart.
All glories to Radha and Gokulanand, the treasure of Vishwanath Chakravarti's Thakura's heart.
All glories to Radha and Giridhari, the treasure of Raghunath Das Goswami.
Heart.
Raghunath Goswami's heart.
Don't forget the heart.
Yes.
Yes.
All glories to Radha and Shyam Sundar, the treasure of Shyamananda Goswami's heart.
Yes.
All glories to Radha and Banke Bihari, the treasure of Haridasa Swami's heart.
All glories to Radhakanta, the treasure of Bhakrishwara Pandit's heart.
All glories to Gandharvika and Giridhari, the treasure of Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's heart.
Jai Shri Sri Radha Madhava ki
Jai.
So, maybe you can just check outside in case some guests might be coming actually. Okay. So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Surabhyaya Namaha.
Om Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Surabhyaya Namaha.
Om Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Surabhyaya Namaha.
mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yatkripa tamaham bande Sri Gurum Dinataranam yatkripa tamaham bande Sri Gurum Dinataranam. Yes. So we will need you to just, from my room, you can get the nice photo of Radha Madhava, same one that we have here on my desk. And using this little table, you'll make it in such a way that just before Adati, in half an hour, we'll offer Pushpanjali, for which we will need some flowers, a little bit of flowers. Right? So now we will be hearing a little bit from, on this very auspicious day of the appearance of Srimati Radharani, which of course we can just imagine how in Vrindavan, the residents of Vrindavan, and whoever's in Vrindavan, all the devotees in Vrindavan especially, are, it's like similar to celebrating Janmashtami, the appearance of Lord Krishna, and then the appearance of, all of the appearances, beginning with Lord Balaram that we celebrated recently, and then Lord Krishna, Janmashtami, and then today Radhastami. So Prabhupada actually gave nice, he always gives nice lectures, but he gave a number of lectures specifically glorifying Srimati Radharani on Radhastami days, festival days. And this is one of such lectures which gives us a little glimpse of the glories of Srimati Radharani. This was given way back in 1971 in London on the appearance day of Srimati Radharani. We're not going to read the whole thing, but just a few excerpts that are significant and that are, yes, yes. Oops. So Prabhupada, I'm just taking one section in the middle of the lecture actually. So we have described about the Radha Krishna loving affairs in our teachings of Lord Chaitanya in page 264. Our today prayer to Radharani. We pray to Radharani because she is the pleasure potency of Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. But Radharani is so great that she attracts Krishna. Krishna is all attractive, and she is attractor of Krishna. So what is the position of Srimati Radharani? We should try to understand this day and offer our obeisances to Radharani. Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. Tapta Kansana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Prayers to Srimati Radharani. Our business is Radharani. You are so dear to Krishna. You are the daughter of King Vrishabhanu, and you are so dear to Krishna. So, we offer our respectful obeisances unto you. And Prabhupada repeats the same prayer. Tapta Kansana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Radharani is Haripriya, very dear to Krishna. So if we approach Krishna through Radharani, through the mercy of Radharani, then it becomes very easy. If Radharani recommends that this devotee is very nice, then Krishna immediately accepts however full I may be. Because it is recommended by Radharani, Krishna accepts. Therefore, in Vrindavan, you'll find all the devotees, they're chanting more Radharani's name than Krishna's. Wherever you'll go, you'll find the devotees are addressing Jai Radhe. Who has gone to Vrindavan? Not yet. Not yet? Not going to Vrindavan?
Yes, Maharaj.
You went to Vrindavan?
Yeah.
Then you have to raise your hand. Not yet? you have not been to Vrindavan?
I am gone.
Okay. Takes a while to lift the hand up. Okay, yes. So anyone who goes to Vrindavan, as Prabhupada is mentioning here, the remarkable feature is that everyone is glorifying Radhe. Why is everyone glorifying Radhe, not Krishna? There's a whole story about that, which I will not go into details. But we know that, of course, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And but Krishna is more pleased and happy when he sees his devotees glorifying his own devotees. And of course, naturally, Srimati Radharani being the most glorious of all his devotees. So it is Krishna actually who ordered the residents of Vrindavan, don't chant my name, chant Radha's name. So therefore, the residents of Vrindavan, being very obedient to Krishna, they began Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe. And it continues to this day. So yes. So in other words, Krishna becomes very pleased. And as Prabhupada nicely explains here, we can more easily get the mercy of Krishna when we are, when we have a good letter of recommendation from Radha, isn't it? Yeah, because she is the fountainhead of bhakti. She is the personality who exhibits such high level of bhakti that, in other words, she is very knowledgeable. She is very experienced. So, and Krishna knows this, of course, and he's attracted to her because of that. And therefore, if she sees, she's surrounded, as we know, Srimati Radharani is surrounded by hundreds and thousands of gopis. And when she sees any devotee endeavoring to serve Krishna, to please Krishna, she becomes very pleased. And if she recommends anyone, as Prabhupada says here, even someone who's fool number one, but if he gets her recommendation to Krishna by Srimati Radharani, then Krishna cannot refuse. In other words, the way, just like the way to go to Lord Chaitanya, as we know, that is also part of the philosophy, is through his most confidential devotee, closest, intimate associate, who is Nityananda Prabhu. We get the mercy of Nityananda. We get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya through the recommendation of Nityananda Prabhu. Similarly, also when we want to get the attention of Krishna, we can also go through Balaram. Balaramji is also very, very, very intimate and close to Lord Krishna. So, yes. So therefore in Vrindavan you'll find all the devotees, I'm continuing to read here from Prabhupada's lecture, they're chanting more Radharani's name than Krishna's. Wherever you go, you'll find the devotees are addressing Jai Radhe. Yes. And then, oops, where is this? Okay, somehow that disappeared. One small second. This is the wonderful leelas that we have with electronic gadgets. It kind of like if you have a book won't disappear on you. As these yes, okay, yes. Haribol, Hare Krishna, you have made it. But we'll get one share.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, only one. Because now they invite me in Bhaktivan. They invite me in Bhaktivan. It's very, you know, Bhaktivan, 3 kilometers from here.
Okay.
It's a new project. And then we celebrate Abhishek there.
Okay.
And you like this afternoon?
Yeah, I'll be here this afternoon.
Huh?
I will be here this afternoon.
Okay.
So you can come
What
back.
time?
Anytime.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Thank you.
Haribol, Hare Krishna.
Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe. We're just on that topic. Haribol. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Because however fallen I may be, if some way or other I can please Radharani, then it is very easy for me to understand Krishna. Otherwise, Manushanam sahasreshu kasyid yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kasyid vitimam tattvataha. If we go by the speculative process to understand Krishna, it will take many, many lives. But if you take devotional service, just try to please Radharani, and Krishna will be gotten very easily. Because Radharani can deliver Krishna. She is so great devotee, the emblem of Maha Bhagavata. Even Krishna cannot understand what is Radharani's quality. Wow. Even Krishna cannot understand what is Radharani's quality. Even Krishna, although he says, Vedaham samatitani, I know everything, still, he fails to understand Radharani. Radharani is so great. Actually, Krishna knows everything. In order to understand Radharani, Krishna accepted the position of Radharani. Krishna wanted to understand the potency of Radharani. Krishna thought that I am full, I am complete in every respect, but still I want to understand Radharani. Why? This propensity made Krishna obliged to accept the propensities of Radharani to understand Krishna himself. These are of course very transcendental, great science. One who is advanced in Krishna consciousness and well conversant with the Shastras, they can understand, but still we can discuss from the Shastra. When Krishna wanted to understand Krishna, or when Krishna wanted to understand himself, he took the tendency of Srimati Radharani, and that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Radha Bhava Jyoti Suvaritam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but he has accepted the propensities of Radharani. As Radharani is always in feelings of separation of Krishna, similarly in the position of Radharani, Lord Chaitanya was feeling separation of Krishna. That is the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Feelings of separation, not meeting. The process of devotional service taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his disciplic succession is how to feel separation from Krishna. That is Radharani's position, always feeling the separation. The Goswamis, they also, when they were in Vrindavan, they never said that, I have seen Krishna. Although they were the most perfect, they never said that I have seen Krishna. Their prayers were like this: Hey Radhe, Braja Devike, E Nanda Suno Kuta, E Radhe Radharani, E Radhe Braja Devike Cha. Radharani does not remain alone. She remains always with her friends, Braja Devi, Lalita or Vishaka, and other damsels of Vrindavan. So the Goswamis are praying in their mature stage. When they were living at Vrindavan, they were praying in this way: Hey Radhe, Braja Devike, Chalalite, Hey Nanda Shano Kuta. Where, Radharani, where you are, where are your associates? Where you are, Nanda Shano, the son of Nanda Maharaj, Krishna, where are you all? They were searching after. They never said, I've seen Krishna dancing with the gopis. Last night I saw. This is sahaja. This is not mature devotee. This is called, sahaja. They take everything very cheap. Krishna very cheap, Radharani very cheap, as if they can see every night. No. The Goswamis do not teach us like that. They're searching after. Hey Radhe, Braja Devike, Salalite, Hey Nandashano Kuta, Sri Govardhana, Padapa Tale, Kalindi, Vani Kuta. Are you there under the Govardhan hill or on the banks of the Jamuna? Kalindi Vanni Kuta. Goshanta Viti Sarvato Braje Pure Kedayar Maha Vivalao. Their business was crying like this: Where are you? Where are you, Radharani? Where are you, Lalita, Vishaka, the associates of Radharani? Where are you, Krishna? Are you near Govardhan Hill or on the bank of the Jamuna? So we have to follow the footprints of the Goswamis, how to search out Krishna and Radharani, Vrindavan, or within your heart. This is the process of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bhajan, feeling of separation, vipralambha seva. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu feeling the separation of Krishna, he was falling down on the sea. He was coming out of his restroom or his bedroom and going out at dead of night. Nobody knew where he has gone. So that was his searching. This process of devotional service is taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not that very easy. We have seen Krishna or seen Radharani in Rasa Leela. No, not like that. Feeling the separation, the more you feel separation from Krishna, you should understand that you are advancing. Don't try to see Krishna artificially. Be advanced in separation feeling, and then it will be perfect. That is the teaching of Lord Chaitanya. Because with our material eyes we cannot see Krishna. Ata Sri Krishna Namadi na bhavet agrayam indriyai. With our material senses we cannot see Krishna, we cannot hear about Krishna's name. But sevan mukhe izibadao. When you engage yourself in the service of the Lord, where the service begins? Jivadao. The service begins from the tongue, not from the legs, ears, eyes or ears. It begins from the tongue. Sevan mukhe ijivado. If you begin service through the tongue, how? Chant Hare Krishna. Use your tongue. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And take prasadam. That will come a little later. Tongue has got two business: to articulate sound, Hare Krishna, and take prasadam. By this process, you realize Krishna. Jai Srimati Radharani ki.
Jai.
Actually, someone shared another similar, I think. Let me see if I can find it quickly here. Yes. Yes. Here's a little, short from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila. The loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, they separated themselves eternally. Yes. And from, again, Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 4, Srimati Radharani is as fully spiritual as Krishna. No one should consider her to be material. She is definitely not like the conditioned souls who have material bodies, gross and subtle, covered by material senses. She is all spiritual, and both her body and mind are of the same spiritual embodiment. Because her body is spiritual, her senses are also spiritual. Thus, her body, mind, and senses fully shine in love of Krishna. She is the personified Ladini Shakti, the pleasure-giving energy of the Lord's internal potency. And therefore, she is the only source of enjoyment for Sri Krishna. Yes. And one last quotation from 1973. Prabhupada was lecturing again on Radhastami. We should worship Radharani first. Actually, when we chant Hare Krishna, that is what we do, isn't it? Hare Krishna. The Hare comes before Krishna and is referring to Srimati Radharani. So Prabhupada is telling in this particular class, that is our business. Instead of offering directly one flower to Krishna, you just put it in the hands of Radharani. My mother Radharani, Jagannata, if you kindly take this flower and offer it to Krishna. Oh, Radharani says, oh, you have brought the flower. Krishna said, Pataram pushpam palam toyam jame bhaktya prayasati. But don't try to offer Krishna directly. Just offer through Radharani. It will be very much appreciated by Krishna. So that was another, I don't know where devotees find. Have you seen this? You can pass it. There are many, Radha and Krishna. Yeah. You see? Yeah.
Really?
Because we forget that Krishna was, young boy. Young boy means not even young boy, still child actually. These the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. So, as Prabhupada mentions, the essence, which is, of course, elaborated upon by the Goswamis of Vrindavan in so many of their writings, and which is also elaborated upon by our various Vaishnavacharyas, some of the prayers we have been singing, are constantly glorifying the residents of Vrindavan, and of course, especially of all the residents of Vrindavan, the Srimati Radharani, mainly and primarily because of their of their being fully absorbed in this mood of seva, isn't it? This mood of service. Why do we normally render service? I mean, not job service. Job service, we get money and we render service, but otherwise, why do we do something for people? Generally because we like them. We will do some service for someone out of gratitude. We will do some seva for someone out of love, isn't it? So this is what is especially attractive in Vrindavan, because every single resident of Vrindavan, every single Brajavasi is in that very, very elevated level or consciousness of simply wanting to serve, wanting to serve. And of course Prabhupada would explain how this is actually, why is it something that is so attractive? Because it is the very nature and constitutional position of actually of all living entities. And the perfection of that service, even people who don't know about Krishna, people in general have a tendency of doing some seva. Why are there so many, philanthropic organizations, people wanting to help? When generally, when we see someone who's is in need or in danger, we want to help. So it means that actually that is the natural tendency or the natural quality. And Prabhupada explained that actually the perfection of that tendency to serve is when we, Prabhupada uses the word repose. Repose means when we place that loving tendency or that service tendency, service attitude. And Prabhupada would, I'm sure you've heard this expression also, Srila Prabhupada would sometimes point out when he would see or make some observation on some devotee because he has done something, his service attitude is very nice. So service attitude is an indication of one's mentality, isn't it? One's mind, we could say, we say mindset. What does it mean, mindset? You've heard that expression, mindset. What is the mindset? Means how you're,
The way of thinking.
like on the computer, or you go to setting, So we have to set our mind in the service mood. Yeah, and permanently leave it there, not change that setting. Yeah. So the perfection for all living entities, of course, is to have that kind of mental disposition, mental attitude, mindset, isn't it? Which which is referred to and especially we could say observed in the activities of the residents of Vrindavan. And one of the last references we were reading is the most elevated mindset and the one which brings the most happiness and which is most relishable for devotees is that position which of course was especially exhibited by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Vrindavan, this mindset of separation, which is not at all so easily to understand. But the residents of Vrindavan even when Krishna was present. Of course, Krishna is always present. Even when he so-called leaves Vrindavan, he doesn't actually leave Vrindavan, right? But Krishna every day he would leave to go look after the cows or the calves. So the residents of Vrindavan, especially the gopis, were every day actually feeding separation during that period of time that Krishna was with his cowherd friends, enjoying himself like anything, with the cowherd boys. And they would feel great transcendental ecstasy. They would actually be waiting in the latter part of the afternoon. They would be looking to see, oh, we can see some dust. Some dust. What is it called? Paladuli. Paladuli, yeah. The dust, when you see the dust, nowadays we don't see any, all we see is the car dust, which is highly polluting us. But the paladuli of the cows is purifying. Actually, it's one of the most purifying objects. So they would from a distance, at a certain time in the afternoon, and they would, as soon as they would see this paladuli, because from a distance you can see, because there's so many cows, thousands of cows, then they would be just waiting to see, okay, when we'll see the cows, when we'll see Krishna, like that. So, of course, that feeling of separation, as we know, further intensified when Krishna and Balaram actually went to Mathura. And this is what, as Prabhupada mentioned in one of those lectures, this is what Lord Chaitanya especially exhibited in Jagannath Puri. And therefore, as Prabhupada also explained, we as devotees should especially take shelter of the Vani, of the instructions given by Krishna, given by the spiritual master, given by the Vaishnavas, because when we take shelter of those instructions, then to actually fulfill those instructions given by Krishna, given by the Vaishnavacharyas, given by the spiritual master, is what can actually fulfill the most inner desires actually of a devotee. So in this way, whether it is through Vapu, the physical presence of the spiritual master, the physical presence of devotees, or whether it is through their instructions, the Vani, one is actually never really separated from the Lord. So today, being Radhastami, of course, there are so many pastimes which are wonderful to hear of Srimati Radharani's dealings and exchanges with Krishna, which are, of course, a source of great inspiration and pleasure for the devotees. And whenever time allows, we can read about some of these different pastimes. So maybe somebody can find out what's taking place with the altar, because we have to offer Pushpanjali in a few minutes. And so can you go and see what's going on?
Yeah.
How much time they will be needing? Jai Sri Radhamadava ki Jai Sri Radhastami Festival ki
Jai.
Jai Srimati Radharani Adhyabhatiti Mahamahotsav ki
Jai.
Gaura Premanande. You know how to close?
Yes.
Yes.